You are welcome to the Urbane Bloke Experience podcast.
Hi guys, you're welcome to the Urban Bloke Experience. My name is Gary Tosi and I'll be your host for this podcast. I know I've been meaning to say this for the longest. Saying this alone, just welcoming you guys, it gives me the chills right now. I've been looking forward to this episode. I've been looking forward to the day that we're going to come back and start recording again. It's been a really long break, but we're here now. So yeah, I'd like to officially welcome you to the second season of the Urban Bloke Experience. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. Let's get right into it. Today, I have an interesting thing to talk about, and it is something that everybody can relate to. I know for a fact that a lot of us in every part, in some areas of our life, we've had to struggle with this, and that is procrastination and perfectionism. I personally have suffered on this. The podcast has suffered on this. I feel like we are all obsessed with trying to make everything right, getting that perfect angle, perfect shot, perfect video, perfect audio, whatever it is that we're trying to get into. We all exhibit a bit of perfectionism in us, and sometimes it could be a delaying factor, it could be a dragging factor. It is something that we all struggle with. I personally have struggled with it. When I took the break off this podcast from the first season, I didn't know I was going to take over 2 years break. I was thinking it's something that I'm just going to take a few months and just try and get myself sorted out and we'll be back. But because I wanted to do videos, because I wanted to include videos and other visual content, I started thinking about it. I started planning, and planning became an obsession with perfectionism, trying to make sure everything is on point, everything is set. Like, oh, if I'm going to do video, it has to be awesome. Yeah, I cannot just do any kind of video. If I'm going to be putting out content, it has to be on point. It has to be crisp. The video has to be okay. The audio has to be top notch. And one thing I realized is those things, the more I put importance on them, they deterred me away from actually doing the thing that I really love, which is just recording and putting out content and creating my podcast. So perfectionism, I've realized that it has a very weird relationship with procrastination. I personally, when I was going through all this, trying to get myself sorted, come back on the pod, I struggled with procrastination a lot. I would think about the things I really want to do. I would plan them. I would jot things down. I would give myself deadlines, but eventually I would move those deadlines. I would delay certain things just because I know things are not perfect for me already. They are not the ways I want. They are not the way I want them to be, and I didn't feel comfortable in putting out things like that. But eventually, it became a pattern where I was just dragging, and it made me come to the realization that perfectionism with procrastination, the combination of the two is really dangerous, and it puts you in a place of stagnation. And that was the reason why I couldn't put out content for almost 2 years now. So that was why I couldn't record any video. I say put out content, but basically that was why I couldn't record any podcast or invite anybody on the show. Not that I didn't have the time or the space. Yeah, I struggled with those things too. But the major factor that didn't allow me to do the things I really love to do was because I was just waiting for it to be perfect. I was waiting for the perfect time. I was waiting for the perfect team. I was waiting for the perfect equipment and gadgets. And yeah, I just got to a point where I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'll just go ahead and just record because this is taking too long. And there will never be a time that is perfect enough. There will never be that equipment that is perfect enough. There will never be that guest that is perfect enough. You just have to go ahead and do it. So that was something that I really struggled with. And I feel like since this is the first episode of the second season, it's the right topic to talk about. I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm trying to make this first episode as short as possible. This is like a reintroduction of what the pod is about, what we're trying to do, what our values are, the things you guys should expect this season. So I'm just going to go through that with you guys, and also still referring to my experience and the things that I've gone through. So one thing I know for sure when I was thinking about starting my podcast again was the fear of failure. I was really scared. I felt like, I just needed to get it right. And I wasn't sure that things were going to go right. I wasn't sure that I would be getting those followers. I wasn't sure how to actually navigate it. But I knew what I wanted, and it just seemed like a mission impossible. And that delayed me. That didn't motivate me to want to do things. But I'm here now. I've gotten over it. So I'm just saying, if I understand how much we struggle, especially when we're starting something or when we've taken a break from something for so long and we're trying to get back to it. I know how hard it could be to get back, or to get your mojo back, or get back in that mind state of, yes, I'm ready to create, I'm ready to put out things there. But listen, you just got to do what you got to do. Honestly, like, that I'm talking right now, that I'm recording this right now, the feeling is awesome. I cannot even express how fulfilled I feel right now. Like, I'm just happy that I'm doing this, honestly. So please, anything you're trying to plan, whatever you're trying to get into, this is just like a PSA for everybody. Don't worry about it. Perfectionism, trying to be a perfectionist, trying to make sure everything is spot on, could be very dangerous. It could delay you from certain things. Obviously, I'm not trying to say don't be intentional, because obviously you have to be very intentional about certain things. But you want to just put out content out there. You just want to start creating. You just want to do the job. You just want to go for it. So basically what I'm saying is go for it. Don't care. Just go for it. Equip yourself with whatever you need to do. Go for it. You're good is enough. And I also realized how much it took me from the moment I had the mind shift from, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to do it, and how things started coming through to my head. Like, I had the mind shift of from going from, oh, I need everything to be perfect, to fuck it, I'm just going to do it wherever. I'm just going to put out my things. I'm just going to record regardless. And the moment I had that mind shift, the thoughts, the way I was seeing things completely changed. Because when I was waiting for the perfect time, when I was waiting for the perfect equipment and gadgets, they were limiting me, and I could not see a vision of what I wanted, how I was going to go about creating, how I was going to be recording, how I was going to reach out to guests and invite them to the pod and all of that. But the moment I had a mind shift, that completely changed. I started getting ideas. I started getting great people. I started seeing people that I would invite on the pod. So please just do it, man. Fucking do it. You got this. And also, while we're on this, since this is the first episode, like I said, and it's a reintroduction, I want to first of all appreciate everybody that took time to wait. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your commitment. I appreciate you guys just holding on and waiting to see I'm not giving up on the pod. I'm not giving up on the Urban Blog Experience podcast. And I really appreciate you guys. You guys rock. You guys are the best. You know, the podcast has always been about self-development, growth, mindset, becoming a better version of yourself, being refined. So if this is the first time you are coming across this episode, I just want to explain it again. Urban means refined. Bloke means man. So put it together, you get refined man. So this podcast is about growth, becoming a better version of yourself, self-improvement, creating values, adding positive impact into your life. So over here, we'll be having different guests. Definitely. I cannot wait to share them with you. I cannot wait for you guys to see the conversations or hear the conversations that we have. We have amazing guests lined up. People will be coming, sharing their experiences, and we'll be learning from it. It's not just going to be all bands. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit of bands. They carry each other reach there once in a while. I know I'll put in, I'll put in cruise and all, but majorly the point and the goal is to create a community where we can all come together, share experiences, and create value and positively impact our lives. Learn from others, help each other grow, influence each other positively, and just do our best and contribute our own into making the world a better place, raising better people, becoming better people, becoming better humans, basically. So that is what the spot is about. We have different exciting content coming on. I cannot wait for you guys to check them out. It's going to be awesome. I feel like this journey is going to be the best one so far, and it's going to be a lot more engaging. Also, this is very important. This is a big one. I need you guys to actually come through. I need recommendations. I need you guys to reach out, engage. If there is anything, anybody that you feel like should come on the pod, if there is a particular topic you'd like to talk about, if there is a message you'd like to share, you can reach out to us. All our details will be displayed in the video. Oof. That sounds nice. All our videos will be displayed in the video, so you can follow us, you can send us a mail, reach out to us and let us know. We're very open to meeting new people. We are open to having great conversations. We are open to creating a community of like-minded individuals with a positive value. And I just want you guys to know that this is going to be an awesome journey. I've said that before, but I just needed to reassure you and re-say that again. This is going to be an awesome journey. So my takeaway from this episode is, what is that thing that you've been wanting to do? What is that thing that you've been procrastinating? What is that thing that you've been pushing? The deadlines, you've been saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. What is that one thing that you're trying to perfect? As a result of that, you're delaying the progress. So I want you to look inward or outward or around you. Just be intentional, be conscious about the way you see things, and look at things and perceive things and receive things, and find out what you're doing and how you're dealing with whatever goals you're trying to achieve and the steps you are taking to get there. Because all you have to do now is just make sure whatever steps you're taking, they are aligning with the goals that you have. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be all well thought out. It doesn't have to be the best of the best, but understand that you're enough and what you carry is enough for you to progress and achieve your goals. So the journey is the story. The sweet part of it is the fact that you can always tell the story of the journey. I always say this, the fact that I went on a break and I came back it's a very interesting story, right? It's a bit motivating that you actually started something, you took a break and you came back to continue doing it. That takes a lot of guts, and I'm going to clap for myself for that, honestly. You try. As a bad guy. Yeah. But also, if I can do it, you guys can do it. So I'm not trying to I'm not a mentor, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a guru or anything. I'm just someone who's very curious about life, who loves to ask good conversation questions. Actually, I will take that. Who loves to have good conversations and ask good questions that could positively impact people. So this is a journey, and I want everybody to come on this journey with me, because this is not just about me. This is about us. Like I said, we're creating a community, and this is not just about myself. So it's about you. It's about me. It's about everybody. It's about becoming better. So I'm looking forward to the journey. I'm looking forward to the things ahead. And I'm looking forward to you guys reaching out. I'm looking forward to all the bands, the conversations, the basketballs, the hot takes, the canceling. Wait, no, we are not canceling each other. So yeah, we're not canceling. So yeah, but really, I'm just really excited. I'm sure you guys can see that I'm really excited about this episode. I'm really excited about the sport. I'm really excited about this season. So let's go, guys. Please, important thing, follow, subscribe. Oof, that sounds good. Follow, subscribe to our pod. Anywhere you're listening to pod, it's all available on all platforms. Now we have videos going to be on YouTube. We are going to have clips on social media and all that. So follow us on our social media platform. Follow us on our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm not used to it, but subscribe to our YouTube channel and engage with us, guys. Share it to your loved ones. Share it to everybody. And I want to end this like I always do. After all these rants and everything, this is the very important part, right? We've spoken about procrastination. We've spoken about perfectionism and all of that. But the most important thing, right, is as you go through your day, you need to stay refined. You need to be obeying. You have to rep it. That is just it. That is the best way to live life. You have to be a refined man. You have to be a refined woman. Oh, by the way, this is not restricted to men alone. Anybody can listen to this. And I've been very intentional about it so that the guests we have and the guests we'll be having, the kind of conversations we'll be having, this is not restricted to men alone. Anybody can listen to it. We're creating an archive, a space, a blueprint for people to just listen and learn. Basically, that's a platform for learning, for growth, for a better mindset. So that's what this is all about. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this. I appreciate you guys giving me your most important resources. I appreciate you guys giving me your time. So thank you. The next episode is going to be awesome. I have an amazing guest. We've recorded it already. You're going to enjoy it. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. And I'll see you. Thank you. Bless.